Well, hello, welcome again. I prepare for one more playthrough because I have changed the way how these areas are captured by the Soviets. I'm reverting back how it was before. Basically, if you don't have any uh, your cubes or army in the area and the Soviets attack, well, you're gonna lose the area. Uh, when I played the live stream, it was like if they clear you out from the area, your area is gone, and I noticed that that's kind of making game a lot more harder. I mean, I want this game to be hard, but that's hard. That's kind of too much. So that's why I'm gonna do one more playthrough, but this one is not live, just recording, and it's gonna be a full playthrough. So I'm not gonna explain anything how it goes, because also I want to see how much time it's going to take me to play one game. So this is just an intro for now. I'm gonna stop the game, make a setup, basically purchase the units, and then we're just gonna start playing. So see you in a second. Alright, welcome back. The game is set up. I decided to use lots of units this time and fortifications, and I even purchased one plane, so that cost me pretty much 25 cards. But I have 15 cards left, which is basically 15 rounds to try to win the game, and we'll see how, if you have lots of these units, how it's gonna help me out to win. So this start could be pretty good. Also, I'm playing the medium game, so we have 2 Lul cards and 2 Blizzard cards inside. Well, maybe, because I just discard here lots of cards, so I might lose all of them, or some are just left. Let's begin without the moment. So level 4 cards, no orders. I might lose food. Soldiers died in hospital. That doesn't really bother me. Hospital is clear. Center and Pitomnik will be attacked by the artillery, so these two. So I'm gonna lose my let me just check. Kinda sometimes I forget how the artillery works. So basically lose 2 levels, and who was in the fortification goes to hospital. Oof, that's gonna be bad. And I have a guy in the center that's just gonna die because he's out of the So I probably want to move troops. So I'm gonna move this guy to save him. He's going to go to Stalingrad, and then I either anti-aircraft or build more bunkers. I think I'm gonna go for the anti-aircraft because they are really good at stopping planes, and if you stop the planes you can send the maximum amount of your airlift aircraft, so more chances you actually get something. Well, let's see the weather. Great, it's clear weather. Alright, so now we would send the planes. I'm just gonna send all 6. That's the maximum number we can. Gives me 3 white dice and 3 drops. And now normally I would roll for the plane, but I'm gonna, whatever I roll, I'm gonna destroy it with my anti-aircraft, so it doesn't really matter. So let's see, where do I want to place parachutes? So I want to increase my food for sure, increase my morale, and get my fuel. So that's from 3 to 5. Anything from 3 to 5 is good. And just look at this roll. Just look at this damn roll. So all my drops up fell who knows where, but not in the Stalingrad area. Sorry. Alright, that was awful start, and now I have to draw 4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have a gray cube, so I lose food goes to 1, and I'm definitely gonna have that an artillery attack. So here This fortification is gone. This guy goes to hospital. And Potomnik, this fortification is gone. And this guy goes to hospital. And just like that, now I also have the food upkeep. I can pay it. It's the end of the turn, so it's gonna go to 0, so no one in the hospital will die, but already I'm in trouble. That's how this game works. Okay, these airplanes return. Next turn, level 3 card. I have a +2 DRM, so that's good. Fuel consumption, rear guarded on Horshka attacked by infantry, and then 2 random artillery barrages, which I don't know where they're gonna strike. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Alright, let's... I have to do this one. I have to try to get some guys out of the hospital. So I need... Basically I need to roll higher than the number of guys in the hospital to remove one. One's gonna... I get heals up and get back to the duty. Come on. Okay. Well, let's put the guy in Potomnik because no one is actually holding Potomnik right now. Okay, rear guard and a Horshka. So these two will be attacked. I will deflect the attack, but I mean, attack will not take the areas like it was previously with turns. But at least, but I'm gonna get 2 more guys in the hospital if this happens. Wow, this could be actually a really short game. Okay, let's... I want to move troops or try to change orders. Here's the deal. I don't have any troops in the center. In the center gets hit. Hospital, instead of people outside hospital will get hit, and that's gonna drop my morale. So I guess I'm gonna move one guy here in the center just so the hospital doesn't get hit, because I don't want my morale to go down. Alright, weather for today is clear. This is a 5. Enemy airplanes. Oh, no, wait. I always play this wrong. You have to decide how many planes you want to send, and then it's gonna roll for the enemy airplanes. Let's go with 6. I'm gonna risk it because I really need to drop some supplies. Enemy airplanes, only 2. Good. Air combat. Come on, more than 2. Oh, I'll have a +2 DRM. More than 2. Okay, 2 + 2, that's 4. All my airplanes are fine. So definitely need to get food, get fuel, try to what's gonna be attacked, try to supply rear guard at least, or maybe, yeah, rear guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Everything but the 6 will be fine on 3 dice. Okay, 2 I'm gonna use to use this drop like a level 1 fortification rear guard. That's gonna help against that attack. This 4 I will try to increase my food, so I need, well, I don't have to roll. The right roll is gonna be fine. And 5, let's try to increase my fuel. Everything but the 1. 2, but also I have a DRM, so will be fine anyway. So this drop was actually pretty successful. Airplanes return home, everything is fine. But now let's see what's gonna happen with the event. So I have to draw 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So the good news, no fuel consumption. These are gray cubes. And Even better news, no Soviet artillery attack, just an attack on with the infantry on the rear guard and Rokoshka. So rear guard will defend attack. They have weapons and nothing happens to them. But Rokoshka, these guys go to hospital, and now I have upkeep with the food, so this food goes to 0 again. And by the way, if I have to pay upkeep and I can't, one wounded guy dies, morale goes down. Okay, let's continue. Level 2 with a +1 DRM. One random area is going to be attacked, and then Stalingrad and center is going to be hit by artillery. Damn. Okay, I definitely want to do disruption, so add one white cube, and then either move people or get a plane. I have to leave this guy here, but this guy I can move to save. And we're gonna move him to Rokoshka. So Rokoshka at least now is also defended. Alright. Weather. Clear. This dice will be re-rolled. So right now it's 2 planes, but might be more. I'm gonna risk it sending all 6. And let's see, air combat. Oh wait, enemy airplanes. 6. Alright, so one thing is I have a +1 DRM, so if I roll a 5 or 6, it's gonna be fine. I roll a 1 with DRM, that's 2. Difference between 2 and 6 of my planes is 4, so 4 of my planes will be hit by the enemy airplanes, which means only 1 die and only 1 of these. And now I have to check what happened with these 4 planes. I'm gonna roll 2 dice for 2 and then 2 for more 2 planes. 1 to 3 destroyed, anything else go to reserve. So I'm losing these planes because air attack is much worse than the poor weather. Okay, so I have a 3 and a 3, so 2 destroyed. Out of the game, so I can't even get them back later on. And 1 destroyed, 1 go to reserve. And just like that, I'm left with the 5 planes. Alright, so this drop better drop somewhere, and I need it. Damn, I really need it in the hospital, but getting a 6 on a 1 die. Instead, I'm gonna try for the morale, so 4 or 5. No. Alright. Event bag. 2 cubes. Alright, so 1 random area will be attacked with infantry. That's not that bad. Let's see. 2. So either Peskovatka or rear guard. I can choose when you have like this. I think it's gonna be Peskovatka. So they attack only 1 cube. I can choose which one and goes to hospital. Let me check. Yeah, they do go to hospital with the infantry. Just get wounded. Upkeep. I can't pay it, so 1 guy dies out of the game. My morale goes down. All right. Next turn. No order. Chernolaya is going to be attacked by the tank, in which I don't have fortification there, so in that case that's a death for this guy if I don't change it. And then rear guard and Gumrak will be attacked by infantry. These guys can stand it because they have fort. This guy would go to hospital if that happens. So knowing that, Oh, by the way, I need to return planes. Knowing that, okay, I definitely need anti-aircrafts, so I'm gonna place them near here. So depending if I have to roll a die, I can use this to lower it a bit, and then either building bunkers or moving troops. Let me check Chernovaya. Building a bunker here would be good idea. In this case, if I would move this troop to save him and this armor attack goes through and no one units there, I lose this area. Maybe I opt for that. So I'm actually gonna move troops. Let's just save people and move this guy to where is the safe? Rear guard Gumrak will be attacked. So Stalingrad is safe for now, so he's gonna go to Stalingrad. We'll see. Alright. Roll for weather. Clear weather. I'm sending all 5 planes. Actually, do I need 5? So white. Yeah, I want all my 3 dice with the black one. And roll for enemy airplanes. 6. Okay. So this will not change basically. Well, but this time I have anti-aircraft gun. How they work? Just roll a die and remove the difference from this die here. So the higher the roll, the better. 5. So 1 plane remains. Anti-aircraft done its job. So now air combat. Just need to roll more than 1. Nice, we all pass. Alright, let's see. Where do I wanna? So attack on Chernovaya. So I'm losing that. The rear guard and Gumrak. Let's try to supply rear guard. Gumrak is fine. Then let's try to get more food. And let's try to get some fuel. Yeah, let's try it. No, actually, let's... No, I need fuel. Sorry, I was thinking to get some of these guys, but I think fuel is more important right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everything but the 6 is good. 3 5s. Well, what this means is basically all these drop fell here. It's gonna be fuel for me, but nothing else. All right. Let's increase fuel then. I don't have any dirhams. All right, more than 2, get fuel. More than 3. No, more than 3 again. Okay, I have 4 fuel, enough for the Operation Winter Storm, for relief force. If I change the order or orders get changed, but my food is 0, my morale is 2, so if I roll 2 dice, I can't get lower than 2. So unless I have some kind of minus DRM, and that's kind of not possible. So I have to push this up in the next turns and send myself up. Okay, excuse me for that. All right, 2 cubes out of the bag. Gray and gray. No attack. Great. Upkeep. I can't pay it, so 1 guy dies in the hospital. Out of the game. Morale goes to that 1. Airplanes return home. Okay, plus 2 DRM. I lose possibility of losing full, losing 1 soldier, and center and Gumrak hit by artillery. These guys will go to hospital. Center, this guy would be dead, but the hospital will be at least saved. So what I'm gonna do, definitely a disruption. And now I'm thinking actually to just move this guy and leave the hospital to be bombed and this guy dead, because it's gonna happen anyway, either by if I draw a red or a green cube. So good chance he's gonna die anyway. I just can't prevent it, which will push my morale to 0. But if I send supplies to Gumrak, I actually can increase morale before that happens. So we have to save this guy. He's gonna go to Chernobyl. Hospital is abandoned. Tough decisions. What can you do? Roll for weather. 6, clear weather, which means we're gonna have enemy airplanes. I'm sending 3 planes. Let's see how many aircrafts, enemy aircrafts. Only 2, okay. So this will give me 1 white, 1 black die. I'm not so sure this was a good idea. Maybe 4 planes was better, but I'm kinda scared I'm gonna lose planes. Okay, I need more than 2 for the air combat. 1 with a DRM of +2, that's 3. I'm fine. Yeah, we going here, and we definitely going here because I need some food. So 3 to 5 is good. No supplies. And now event. The worst one. Soldier die in the hospital. Morale goes to 0. Discard Paul surrenders has to be shuffled into the deck. And from now on, I'm just running against the time, and will I draw that card? Could be right now on top of the deck. And then also artillery attack. Okay, in the center no one alive, it's basically empty. But here in Gumrak I lose 2 steps of the fortification. This guy goes to hospital. Alright. Next turn. No orders. Chernobyl is gonna be disrupted, so might want to move troops or something. Gumrak and rear guard will be hit by artillery. Gumrak is actually empty. This guy will die if I don't move him or something. So definitely movement. So let's move this guy from rear guard to center, and then either fuel or get more planes. Get more planes. Oh, by the way, this should be back to... Okay, I have 6 planes again. That's not bad. Let's roll for weather. Weather is clear. I'm risking it. I'm sending all 6 planes. Actually 5, because that's gonna still give me 3 dice. One will be black, so good chance I actually can lose planes on the return home, but I just have to. I need these drops. So let's see how many enemy airplanes. 4. Okay, I don't have any DRMs, so for this air combat I need 5 or 6. 1. Difference between 1 and 5 is 4, so 4 planes will be either shot down or sent to repairs. I just lost so many planes. This gave me only 1 black die, so there is a good chance this airplane is also gonna get shot down. Alright, well, at least drop will go. So what do I need? Let's try to get food. So 3 or 4. No food today. Okay. Oh, by the way, I need to resolve this before that roll. I totally forgot. Okay, let's see. Let's roll one die for each plane. 1 to 3 shot down. Everything else go to reserve. Okay, they all go to reserve. They just got damaged. I might get them back, but I doubt it. This guy, I roll a black die. It was what was it? Can't remember right now. I needed 3 or 4. What did I roll? Okay, I can't remember for some reason, so I'm just gonna roll it again. I know it wasn't 3 or 4, so if I roll one of those, 1. Okay, that's lower than this, so this guy is destroyed on the way home. And just like that, I'm left with 1 airplane. So I'm either gonna lose the game by not having any more airplanes for airlift, or I'm gonna pull a Paulo surrender card right now. Okay, we're still alive. They tell me I should break through. Yeah, with this morale and food, impossible. I lose 2 airlift planes and Stalingrad and Potomnik artillery barrage. So in Stalingrad, this guy would be dead. This guy would be in hospital. In Potomnik, this guy would be dead. So can I move people? Yes, I can. So Potomnik, we're gonna leave it. He goes to Peskovatka. Then I can either build bunkers or try to get a guy from a hospital. I'm gonna try to get a guy from a hospital because I just need everything but 1. Okay, we're gonna put him. We're gonna put him in the rear guard for now. And let's see the weather. It's clear. Let's go. Like this. Let's see how many enemy planes. 2. Okay. So I need anything but the 2. I mean higher than the 2. 4. Okay, he passed by somehow. We'll see. Will he also return safe? What do I need? So Potomnik gets hit. Okay, I clear that. And what else? Stalingrad. Oh, getting 1 more. Okay, let's try to get supplies to Stalingrad. So I'm hoping for a 5 on a black die. 5. Perfect. First of all, it's higher than 4, so this guy will return home safely. Secondly, I'm not going for the fuel. What I'm doing is putting this as additional level to my fortification. So this is now considered level 1 fortification, which means I have a level 3. So what will happen? Artillery destroys up to 2 levels, and then if you outside, you get wounded, because if you don't have fort after attack. I'm actually gonna have fort. I'm gonna have level 1, so this guy will not get wounded. All right, let's see the event. 2 cubes and lose 2 aircraft planes. I only have 1. That's a game over. Well, at least I get an iron cross for my try. As you can see, from good to worse in a few turns. That's how this game works. Well, at least I didn't lose any areas. But no more airlift, and eventually we surrender. Let me just check which was the card with the poles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 turns later I would be surrendering anyway. So thanks for watching. That was Airlift Stalingrad. Probably my last play. Well, not the last. I'm probably gonna play this game a lot. I'm not sure I'm gonna record it, but we'll see. I mean, sometimes when I don't have a game in the process, I just play some older games, just have something to put on the channel. In any case, you can already see how the game works. We're gonna check the time. I think I play around maybe an hour or something, even with the explanation. And as always, see you next time, and goodbye.